Joining us, a repeat guest here on Hornet Talk. She is a freshman from Tulsa, Oklahoma, averaging 7 points, 4 rebounds per game. But last week, she went for 34 points combined in the 2 games with 15 rebounds, 4 of 10 from 3, and had 7 assists against just 1 turnover. And Vanessa Coleman joins us once again on Hornet Talk with the game winner over Pittsburgh State with the time coming off the clock. I'm assuming that you've seen the great work that Power E Productions did. They've got the slow-mo, and they had you from all the different angles. What was it, when you were looking at that, being the person that hit the shot, because obviously you were out there, you know what that felt like. What's that like to kind of watch yourself and see this on social media kind of circulate around?
Yeah, it was crazy. I watched it like a million times. Sure. It didn't even feel real, actually. So.
Well, it was such an amazing play. What for you guys? Obviously, when it started, you guys had just given up the basket on one end. Now you had hit that and played that clip, hit the big runner, put you guys in front. How mentally fatiguing was that just to go back and forth? There were so many ties, so many lead changes. You guys knew you were playing a really great team. But what was that like to try to go blow for blow with them?
I mean, we just had to keep fighting. I mean, it was just hard, to keep playing and not lose hope at the end. I mean,
well, and then at the very end, they score to go up with 2.4 seconds left. You guys call timeout and get it the other way. I mean, what's the focus like in the huddle for that play?
I know with 2 seconds left, I mean, it had to be somewhat of a big play. So Coach MJ drew up the first play, and Caitlin didn't feel comfortable throwing it to Gracie, so she had called a timeout. And then the next play Coach MJ drew up, I thought it was coming to Gracie, coming off the screen. And then after I came off Gandy's screen and Lexi's screen, I mean, I was wide open, and I was like, she's about to pass it to me. I'm going to have to shoot it. So
and you did, did the correct thing. You just caught, didn't try to do too much. Sometimes you'll see players, take a dribble, but it sounds like in your mind you were coming off that, inside foot pivot and shoot, and that's exactly what you did. And, we talked afterwards, said, you thought it was going in, and I thought it was going in too. It looked like a great shot coming off, and how do you build confidence from a play like that, knowing that you could be this kind of a big time player that's almost getting triple doubles in the MIAA just as a freshman?
Just knowing that my coaches and my teammates just believe in me, especially to pass me the ball at the end of the game for a game-winning shot. I mean, that just shows how much my coaches and teammates actually believe in me. And
they do. Yeah. Well, and I mentioned with her, Vanessa Coleman's joining me, freshman forward from Tulsa, Oklahoma, on this Lady Hornet team. Originally you were, recruited by the previous coaching staff. What was that like when you met Coach MJ the first time? You had committed to come, but then, this happens in college athletics all the time. And what was that meeting like with Coach MJ and your decision to stay? Certainly it seems to be working out very well here these last couple of games for you.
Yeah, I mean, after we talked, especially the way she explained, how she likes to play and just stuff like that, I mean, I felt like I really aligned with her more than I would have with Coach O, which was a really good feeling, especially coming in. I mean, she doesn't know me and I don't know her. So, just coming in and knowing that, that I like to play the way she likes to play. And, I mean, that really gave me hope to still stay here. And
you guys now, with those 2 games, I mean, they're you look at the standings, they're 2 of the top 4 teams in the conference. And I know that the final score against Fort Hays State the last time, you lost by 18, but I don't think that score is quite indicative of how close the game really was for somebody who was there for the entire 40 minutes. How do you feel like hopefully this is going to give you even more confidence going out on this road trip to play a number 8 Fort Hays State team? It's going to be different at Gross Memorial Coliseum. It's going to be your first trip there. It's a great environment. I think probably rivals White Auditorium as being one of the best environments in the MIAA. But how do you take this confidence and kind of belief on the road and say, you know what, we can play with these teams if we play our game, if we do the things that we have to do? How do you do that on this week on Thursday?
Yeah, I feel like we proved we can really play with these top teams and we can beat these really good teams. I mean, we just got to keep working hard. I mean, coaches have been giving us the keys to really, I mean, studying scout, and I mean, all of that. I mean, all of that matters, and especially us going out there and just playing together and playing how we know we can.
I mean, apparently, Kataya got hit with a basketball before the game on Saturday. What does it say about her for her to come out and, man, she was on fire in that game.
Yeah,
She was
she
huge
was.
for you guys on Saturday.
Yeah.
What did you see from her offense that, boy, she gives you guys an extra dynamic when she's able to hit outside shots?
I mean, she definitely brings like a lot of energy to our team. Her hitting her shots, I mean, that just gave us more confidence, I felt like, as a team. And yeah.
Final thing for you, Coach, MJ has said, hey, I think that Vanessa's only scratching the surface. What's one thing in the offseason that you would like to kind of work on and try to develop in your own game for next year?
I feel like defense.
Okay. So that's kind of the same thing Coach MJ said earlier.
Yeah. But I would say also still finishing at the rim.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, Vanessa Coleman here. What a massive week she had. Just really close to being the first triple-double since, I believe, Jessica Wayne, who's a really great player for Emporia State, would have been the first since her. And she had a fantastic week for Emporia State. Once again, Fort Hays State Tigers, top 10 in the country coming up. We'll have the 5 o'clock RV Doc pregame show, 5:30 for the doubleheader from Gross Memorial Coliseum on Thursday. You can hear it right here on Mix 104.9. Vanessa, fantastic week. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Vanessa Coleman, ladies and gentlemen, for Emporia State women's basketball. We'll come back. We'll talk some Hornet men's hoops. They had a big win last week as well, and we'll talk with Coach Billiter about it when we come back.